Hello, family. It's pretty late into the night, but, there's no rest for the weary. As I said, 1, 2, 3, we're adding documents. These documents we will send to you via email. Please subscribe, share, and like the channel. Please comment and engage. What the activity does is it spreads awareness throughout the virtual community of our existence and our work. It brings the family members in. So today I want you to see this letter from George Washington to Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Sultan of Morocco, City of New York, December 1st, 1789. Now remember, and I do believe I have the date right, 1787 was the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. They were sending letters, they were sending correspondence, and no one was getting back to the Sultan. So, George Washington, after becoming or being made by the people president of the United States Service Corporation, writes this to the Sultan of Morocco. Great and magnanimous friend, since the date of the letter which the late Congress, by their president, addressed to your imperial majesty, the United States of America have thought proper to change their government and institute a new one. See how he just said? They thought to change their government, which means there was one before the United States Service Corporation, and institute a new one, agreeable to the Constitution, of which I have the honor herewith to enclose a copy. The time necessarily employed in the arduous task and the disarrangements occasioned by so great, though peaceable, a revolution, will apologize and account for your majesty's not having received those regularly advised marks of attention from the United States, which the friendship and magnanimity of your conduct toward them afford reason to expect. The United States having unanimously appointed me to supreme executive authority in this nation, your majesty's letter of August 17, 1788, which by reason of the dissolution of the late government remain unanswered, has been delivered to me. I have also received a letter of which your imperial majesty has been so kind as to write in favor of the United States to the Bashaws of Tunis and Tripoli. And I present to you the sincere acknowledgments and thanks of the United States for this important mark of your friendship for them. We greatly regret the hostile dispositions of those regencies toward this nation, who have never injured them, is not to be removed on terms of our power to comply with. Within our territories there are no mines, whether of gold or silver, and this young nation, just recovering from the waste and disillusion of a long war, have not and yet had time to acquire riches by agriculture and commerce. But our soil is bountiful, and our people industrious, and we have reason to flatter ourselves that we shall gradually become useful to our friends. The encouragement which your majesty has been pleased generously to give to our commerce, listen to what he's saying. Listen to what George Washington is saying to the Sultan of Morocco. To our commerce with your dominions, the punctuality with which you have caused the treaty with us to be observed, and the just and generous measures taken in the case of Captain Proctor, make a deep impression on the United States and confirm their respect for and attachment to your imperial majesty. It gives me great pleasure to have the opportunity of assuring your majesty that, while I remain at the head of this nation, I shall not cease to promote every measure that may conduce to the friendship and harmony which so happily subsists between your empire and them, and shall esteem myself happy in every occasion of convincing your majesty of the highest sense, which in common with the whole nation, I entertain the magnanimity, wisdom, and benevolence of your majesty. May the Almighty bless your imperial majesty, our great and magnanimous friend, with his constant guidance and protection. George Washington. I love you folks. I gave you some history. Please source this letter or ask for it in the comment section. Talk about it. Dissect it. If you're into syntax, dissect it. Analyze it. Use the brain that Mother Divine Nature has given us. The 5 pillars of lights in your heart: love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice be upon you at all times. Consular of Courts will be with you soon. See you next time.